Beth Spites here with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services doing our Friday feature with our candidate for District 3 Commissioner for Barrow County. We're going to let him introduce himself and tell us a little bit about what a commissioner actually does.
Hey, good morning. My name is Rolando Alvarez. As Beth mentioned, running for County Commissioner in District 3 here in Barrow County. It's a great question, Beth. County Commissioner is essentially they sit on the board that manages all the policy for the county. So that's everything from tax policy to public safety, and really just oversight over all the counties included within, or all the departments included within the counties, excuse me. We also have here in Barrow County, we use a county manager form of government. And so what that means is that the county commission is actually responsible for hiring an individual that then manages all these day-to-day operations. And so some counties, your county commissioners are managing those things every day, but here in Barrow County, we use the county manager form of government.
Okay, great. And say when you get elected, how long is that term for?
Yeah, so it's a little unique in this situation because Roger Lee Hunt, the former commissioner in this district, resigned, unfortunately, due to health reasons, probably 6-8 months ago. And so this is a special election that the election date is March 19th, so 2 Tuesdays from now, or Tuesday week, as we say around here. But it will only be for the rest of Roger's term, so it will be through into 2020. So the next election for first full term would be 2020 November.
Okay, great. So what is your vision for Barrow County?
Yeah, I think the best place to read about that would be on my Facebook page, campaign Facebook page. But just in a nutshell, for me, I have a vision of Barrow County being a destination county in Northeast Georgia. And so whether that's a company looking for a place to locate, or families looking for somewhere to raise their kids, just being the best county that we can be, investing in our infrastructure, making sure that we are investing in expansion opportunities where there is an ability to do so. So like the Victor Lord Park expansion is a great example of that. Really things that are going to bring economic success to the county. But then also it's protecting the core of our county. So that would be things like maintaining a low tax burden, low utility rates, and then making sure that we work with our school system to maintain a highly skilled workforce. So it's hard to boil a vision down into just a few things, but I mean, honestly, I'm just extremely passionate about the county. Where we've been, I've been here my whole life, and so I've seen us, I grew up in Bethlehem, and I mean, there was literally nothing on that side of town. And so to be over there at Gateway and just seeing all that development over there, it's exciting, but at the same time, it's concerning when you look at some of the traffic issues and the details of that have to be ironed out as we move forward. And so I feel like that's one of the things when you think about the vision for the county is you have to think about how it's all going to fit together. A lot of people want a theater, or they want new parks and recreation, and they want these things, but the way that it's managed and that it's implemented effectively is something that I feel like I can really help out with.
That's good. And I know you mentioned the Victor Lord expansion. That's near and dear to my heart as well. I live in Barrow County. I have kids that have played soccer over there, and I know that's kind of been a hot spot for people in Barrow County. Like, I know we're voting on SPLOTS, and we had SPLOTS money that was supposed to be allocated for certain things, and it didn't happen. Like, how do you kind of see that going?
Yeah, we've got $7.4 million funded already through the SPLOST that was approved by the board. Now the Victor Lord Park expansion is what that is for, but there were some increased costs due to just rates change all the time. I mean, we talked about this earlier. I'm a real estate investor, and so I'm in the business of developing real estate. And these things, these are moving targets that you're trying to hit. And so it came up that there was an additional sum of $500,000 needed to complete the scaled back version of the Victor Lord Park expansion. And so our county manager went and looked and determined that we have those funds available. Barrow County has record fund balances right now. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. I was in a county commission meeting last week, and there was an auditor from the state there, and so they were going over what a healthy fund balance would be in most of the counties that this auditor travels to. And he stated in the meeting that 10% of the total budget is a healthy fund balance. Well, we've got almost 25%. So we've got like 16, 17 million in our fund balance. So look, we've hired this county manager. We entrust him to do the job of running our county. He went into the budgets and looked for an additional 500,000 that we needed. It's roughly 500 to finish just the scaled back version of what our voters and the SPLOST committee already approved. We need to approve that and fund it. Now, that doesn't mean that I support out of the gate the complete additional 3 to 4 million for the tennis complex and some of those other things. I do support those.
Yeah.
But we have to determine first what our other priorities are, things like public safety and the roads and bridges. And so that's why I can't make a determination on that yet. I have to be involved, I have to be elected and get in there and actually see, do we have the means to be able to expend those additional funds? I think that we probably will, but again, I can't make that commitment until I'm fully tasked with going in and having those meetings and understanding what the budgetary concerns are at that point.
Another kind of a fun topic that we've got going on here is next week we're actually going to have, Hollywood basically is going to be out here filming at our courthouse. That's kind of a cool thing. How does that kind of help boost the economy here?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, if you look at just, I think we've got that one here in downtown, so that's Outsiders, HBO show. I think it's produced by Jason Bateman, if I'm not mistaken, who's also the lead character in Ozark, which is a very popular Netflix show. Ozark is going to be filming at Fort Yargo here in a few weeks. Also, I'm not sure if you knew that, but we're booming in terms of that industry, thanks to Governor Deal and everything that he's done to bring that industry away from those other states and into ours. But we have an awesome program out at Sims Academy. I'm not sure if you've been able to.
Academy.
Yeah, so we have an audio video technology program out there that, these kids can come out of Sims Academy with amazing credentials and experience to be able to go right into that industry.
And
so
that's
it makes it very relevant.
Yeah, that's an awesome thing that Barrow County offers also, is we have another school that kind of buses the kids from the local high schools in, and it teaches them trade skills, whether it's film and technology, whether it's robotics that has a culinary atmosphere to it. They do hotel management. You can actually go to Sims on Thursdays and eat from our culinary students. They put out a menu. It's like $8. You can go on Thursdays. You make a reservation. It's just another way to support our local kids here in the county.
Yep. We were there yesterday.
Were you?
Yeah.
And how was it?
So it was amazing. It's always amazing. You get a 4-course meal for $8.
See, that's just a way that citizens here in Barrow County can help support the county and help us to grow, is to continue to do things like support our local schools and support our local parks. Thank you so much for letting me interview you today.
Yeah,
it's been
you
a
bet.
pleasure.
I appreciate you having me. Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay.